Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do to make it work. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It's Jen. Today I have a fun little video for you because what we're gonna do is convert a monthly layout into a weekly layout, and I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to do that. So what I have here, these are monthly inserts from JanesAgenda that I bought on last chance. So these are undated, but you could certainly do this with dated. In fact, I had some old inserts, these exact inserts that were dated, and I covered up all the dates and made it work, and it was fine, but it did involve a lot of whiteout doing that, and it was a little more work. So a ways back now, a couple months ago probably, I bought these on last chance from JanesAgenda because I think they are now getting rid of it, but they had for many years offered what they called half letter unpunched. So if you want punched inserts from JanesAgenda for a half letter planner, meaning 8 discs, half letter size, then you order what's called Junior. Some companies call it Junior, and JanesAgenda is one of those companies. I will also let you know that I am a JanesAgenda affiliate, and so my affiliate link is down in the description box. If you shop that link, I do earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. Thank you so much for using that. Also, if you've never made a purchase with JanesAgenda before, you can save 15% with my code planninggoaled. So these were what they called their executive monthlies, the monthly number 18. However, they have since discontinued these. Actually, I'm showing it to you backwards right now. Silly me. There we go. They discontinued these. They do have a different monthly that is lined, if you like a lined monthly. It's a little different though. It doesn't have these lines at the top, and instead it really like moves everything up to give you as big of boxes as possible. I really enjoy using a subject layout for my wellness planning. Basically, that's what you have here when this isn't dated as a monthly. Now, the only downside when I ordered these was that they were only left being available in Sunday Start, because you can order your JanesAgenda monthlies in either Sunday or Monday Start. And that's actually what I prefer for a monthly is a Sunday Start. But for my weeklies, I like a Monday Start. So what it will take, first of all, I will need to punch these. I'll have to grab my punch in just a moment. Then the other thing that will need to happen is that I need to date them for the weeks I want to use them. So let me grab my punch and we're going to get started. So what it's going to take to convert these to a weekly is not really a lot. Let me show you the things I've kind of grabbed in preparation for this process, and then we're going to just get right to it. So I have a few different things here, because part of the reason why you might be wanting to do this is perhaps because, like so many planners, we already have a lot of stuff and we're trying to use what we have, make it work, right? And so I grabbed a few different things. This is a little sticker book from JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop, which is an Etsy shop. I'm also an affiliate for JoJo. Now, JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop has been on pause. However, I believe she plans on reopening somewhat soon. I will certainly keep you guys posted if I hear more details. But in here, we do have some of these little day of the week stickers. You can see I've used some of them already, but I like them because they're a very nice size for these half letter inserts. Now, if you're using like a classic size, which would be 9 discs, or a letter size, which would be 11 discs, then bigger words like the ones you might find like in this Caliphate plan book, they'll work out just fine. But these are kind of big for my half letter, so not going to work. but that will. I also have this little black pad from the Happy Planner, and it also has some smaller sized month, and there are some day of the week in here, such as these ones. Now, I'll have to say I'm not a super colorful girl, so I don't know if I'll use these particular ones right now, but sometimes. So we'll see. Also have a couple older Happy Planner books that have a lot of the date stickers. So this one, Happy Memory Keeping, it's a really old one, but sometimes you can still find it at Joann's or Michael's, and it's a great one if you need this kind of stuff. So you do have a lot of bigger size stuff, because Happy Planner, like classic size, was their most popular for a long time. But they do offer these smaller numbers, which is probably what I'll be using for the most part today. There are some other like fancier ones in here too, like those, but they are a little bigger. Then we also have this tiny, oh, actually, I grabbed this by accident. This doesn't have numbers in it, does it? No. Okay, never mind, but a fun little icon book for sure. Another old one. I also grabbed, I'm not sure if I'll use them today, but I do have a number of kits, like leftover kits that have some, like these were meant for a monthly spread, these little circle numbers. So I just grabbed it in case I needed it. I do have some of those lying around, but I do tend to keep them in case I have to redate a monthly spread, because they tend to work out well for that. Let's put a week in front of us. So this is my half letter. I grabbed it. Oops, I have some bunch of stickers sticking out of there. I grabbed it, so I would have my August calendar here to look at the dates, but also because I was running out of inserts even for this month. So let's see where my inserts stop. So I think I have to start them for this week. So these ones I have here, these inserts here, were undated, and they are from Fancy Plans Co. They are the only company that I know of that offers those in half letter size, but they're not dated. I would love to find dated ones. This really is my favorite kind of layout for wellness planning. So let's get going. So step one for me is that I want to cover up these days of the week, because like I said, I want my inserts to start on Monday. I love this Tombow whiteout. It's so easy to work with. There we go. It's the mono hybrid style correction tape. And I also like that the tip is a bit narrower. It seems like it is to me. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just easier to manipulate. I didn't do the best job. I kind of hit the lines when I didn't mean to right there, but what you gonna do? And then what I'm going to need to add are my days of the week and my dates. So let's I'll use the dates out of here, and I'll do days of the week out of here. I hope JoJo's shop opens soon, because I'm going to need more. But I think I'll use some of these ones. So I think I'll do the days first. So how about you guys? Do you prefer a Monday start or a Sunday start on your monthly and on your weekly? Like, do you like the same? Do you like them different? Comment below. I love hearing about the ways other people plan and people's preferences, and you know, it's just it's been such a great part of my life. Oh, those fit so nicely, and that's such a cute font. I joined the planner community. You know, I'm not exactly sure. I would say I started watching and listening to the planner community probably in like 2020. I didn't even know there was such a thing as a planner community, but I was listening to some planner reviews on YouTube, and then I kept hearing people say the words, the planner community, and I'm like, what is that? And then I got onto Instagram, and because I wasn't really active on Instagram before that, I actually got onto Instagram because I was going to open my business, Gold Nutrition. And so when I found it there, I was like, wow, it just felt like so amazing to me. It was like a whole new world. And it's just been such a beautiful part of my life ever since. Obviously, I still absolutely love paper planning because here I am still making content about paper planning. Well, this sticker is a little messed up. I'm going to have to use a little glue on it. All right. That was my bad. I had like taken it and pulled it off or something. I don't remember. Oh, that one's crooked. Hold on. And so planning really, it's functional, obviously. I mean, frankly, yes, it's very much made my life better. Made me, I remember there was a day where I missed an appointment, and that wasn't really like me, but life was just getting so hectic as a mom of young kids and having to juggle so much. I was like, enough is enough. And that's when I got really serious about using my planner. Oh, that's so cute. I need Sunday. And then actually I was kind of on the fence of like, should I cover up where it says this week or not? Because what's going to go in these boxes will be the categories, which very often the categories I put are something like move, strength, reading, journaling, PM routine. Those are like the big ones I often would like to track. Though I have to be honest, I haven't been tracking any of those very well as of late. And I really don't necessarily need this area up here, but when I had tried this before to see if these would work out before I made the decision, I'm gonna grab my adhesive here. Before I'd made the decision, I put my weekly wellness goals up there, and I actually really liked that. I liked having it on my spread to look at, on a regular basis. And then, this I thought could be for a nice quote or positive affirmation. I really do like positive affirmations. And, it could be a great place for gratitude. So let's see if I can. I don't know if that was the best move because now I've got like extra adhesive on the page and it's gonna get stuff stuck to it. Well, we are figuring it out together in real time, folks. So I'll have to rethink that, see what I can do. I might have to cover it up with something. I'm not sure. Let me know if you have thoughts. Okay, so that is looking so super cute. Now I need my dates, which I think you could go about it a few different ways. You could certainly still fit the numbers up above, but since I think I will use these lines functionally, then I'm going to put the dates in this bigger area of the box up here. And that's what I did in the past, and it was fine. I still had enough room because I'm really not writing a lot. I'm writing something like 10-minute walk or, read Atomic Habits for 10 minutes or something like that, and I can abbreviate. If I need to write something more involved, I have some daily trackers from She Plans that I can write more detail in. And so that's kind of how I was conceptualizing my wellness planning. So I think we'll just start with the dates. So I'm actually going to be dating for this the week of July 22nd because I had run out prematurely. So tweezers are so helpful with these small stickers like this, these little numbers, especially if you have long nails, which these are these are my Impress Manicure. I'm also an Impress Manicure affiliate. I love them. I've been wearing them for years, but even if you naturally have long nails, if you're lucky enough, you probably still have a hard time gripping a teeny tiny sticker. Even with short nails, it can be hard. So the tweezers are so helpful, which you can use a more angled pair, and that can be also maybe easier, like these. The only reason I had started with these is because the way the tips of this is, it gets under the sticker so easily, but not to say these don't. So let's switch and see. Yeah, that's a little easier. All right, not perfect, but that's okay. This one is quite crooked though. It's really bugging me. I like it. That works out fine. And I can see it easily, which means a lot to me these days. My eyes are declining. And I have reading glasses. I have them on right now. But in my day-to-day, when I'm not necessarily wearing them and then I just pick up my planner to glance at it, it helps when there's that deep contrast, the black against the white. It just helps me to see it and for it to be a little bigger. Yeah, great. So let's keep going. Okay, I had a thought. I had this sitting on my desk. I recently shared the setup of my Erin Condren academic planner in 3 parts. And in that first video, I had been lucky enough to receive a gift card to Etsy as an Etsy affiliate, and I had made a purchase from Hand Can Plan. And with that purchase, I had gotten this freebie. I already used the florals in my planner, but there's Monday through Sunday here, which is a bit bigger, as I was talking about before. But what I thought was it would fit, let me just, in this space. So let's go ahead and throw down Monday to show you what I mean. So right here, it fits, which looks pretty cute, I think. And then I had these little date circles in that little Happy Planner black pad that you might still be able to get. It's not such an old product. I had purchased it because I'd purchased this dot grid journal from them, and that was, I think, like an A5, and that's why they had smaller stickers for it. Never really ended up using the journal, but the sticker pad, yes. So yeah, and that almost fits perfectly in those lines. In fact, it probably does. I probably need to scooch it down just a hair. I was actually, funny enough, because I love to think I can talk and do stuff, which I better be able to. What I was doing by accident was putting the wrong date anyway. I need 29, not number 1. So now that gives me an opportunity to place it correctly. So let's see. Oh, that's easier. There we go. Nice. So I think that looks cute. What do you guys think? Like, I don't know that I'd want it that way every week. Oh, whoops, I forgot to cover up the days. Oh, silly me. All right, there we go. And then too, I could put washi here if I want, or, you know, you can be as just functional or decorative as your little heart desires. Yeah, I like that. What do you guys think? looks really cute. The other thing is I could put the month that I'm in here, but I'm not sure if I want to. I'm using more stickers from JoJo's book. I actually am not going to do all the rest of this on camera, but I came back on because I wanted to show you that with these, I was able to just lay it right over the printed words and I didn't need to white anything out, and that certainly is easier. So, okay, I decided that I do want, excuse me, to put the months. So, turning back to, this is July. That got stuck and it ripped a little, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, that one, it ended up ripping, so. All right, I'll try this again. I have one more. There we go. All right. Yeah, that other one, I think I might have pulled it up before as well. And then it caught on the sticker next to it. Okay. Okay. So now I know it's July. And I think probably what's going to happen, even though it's a shame because these are good pages, but I might just end up ultimately gluing it together so that it does end up opening, whoops, you know, week to week. So I'll probably do that when I put them in my planner. But I think this is both July and August, but I might, a lot of times when that's the case and I'm doing it myself, I just put the month, the week starting in. So I'll probably just put July. And I think I'll use, I'm going to use this one. Well, it's going to have to work. All right. Then we have this week, which is definitely August. Okay, so I had popped off camera. I put this August sticker here, and then I put this August sticker here. And I did stop at the 18th of August just because I don't want to redate all these inserts if, like, ultimately I decided to change things up. So this will get me pretty far and give me a good idea of how I'm liking it. But this way, if I kind of say like, oh, I'm going to do something else, then I still have the, the original inserts and I can still use them. So I thought I'd just show you on camera punching at least a couple of them. So, whoops, this is my Levenger punch, which there are a number of different kinds of punches if you're new to disc bound planning. Oh, I shook up the whole table. So like I also have a Happy Planner punch, which looks like this. And do I have here? I'll just show you the difference. So this is just some random paper. So it's not really a classic size paper. So I wonder if I can even get it in there. Well, I'll go this way. So you could do classic or mini in this. You can do half letter, but it's kind of tricky because it's not really for that. And then you just go like that. And that's what the punch looks like. So I'll show you how it's different after. The punch works just fine for paper, but you can't do a lot of paper, and you can't do anything thicker than paper. I've seen people break them. But the lavender punch is a little more heavy duty. So here's that first, oops. Actually, let me do just one page at first. And I'll show you that you put the paper in there, and there's this little guide, and the way I have it right now is great for my half letter. Okay, so I know it's hard to see on camera, but that's how it is in there. You slide it until basically it can't go anymore. You make sure it's lined up with the guide at the bottom, and then you just press down and you have your punched page. So this one, you can do multiple pages just fine. I'm just nervous about messing it up, so I'm just taking my time with it. So I'll show you the difference in the punches. So here's the Happy Planner punch. Here's the lavender punch. So you can see the lavender, the stem of the mushroom, as people will call it, is much shorter than it is on Happy Planner. And the mushroom head is much bigger on the lavender than on the Happy Planner. So you can make the systems works together, and Jane's Agenda punch is much like the lavender. But I have had trouble using like Happy Planner discs sometimes with Jane's Agenda. It would be more wobbly. But otherwise, there's no difference. I mean, both are great, kind of. It's all preference. All right, so there we go. Lined up beautifully. And it's as easy as that. I've had this punch for a while now. I'm not sure exactly how long, probably at least a year. I don't use it like every day, but I've certainly used it quite a bit, and I really like it. All right, friends, so I went ahead and put them on the discs, and I just thought I'd show you. And I decided to hold off on gluing the pages together because I only have the Tombow like permanent adhesive. So once I glue it, I'm committed. And in case I decide like, oh, I want to use those in between pages for something else, like I'm just gonna not glue them together just yet. But if it starts bugging me, I will. They punched nicely. I no mistakes as far as I can tell. I don't know, actually this page looks like it's sitting a little lower. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Yeah, and so we have July, and then, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it'll start to annoy me. If it does, I'll glue them together. But then we have the last week of July going into August here. And then August. And August. And then I'll fill out the categories as I go, because I do kind of, while I track a lot of the same things week to week, I may, you know, change it up from time to time, especially depending on how busy my week is. Like if I know my week is going to be super crazy and I'm going to have very little time for these things, then I'll just only do the most important things and not make myself feel bad if I don't do the other stuff. And then that's it. And then if this is working out well, I'll throw the rest of August in here. So let me know what you think. Would you do something like this? Do you like this kind of layout for your wellness planning? And if not, what kind of layout do you like? Because I love hearing about that stuff from you guys. And you can check out my latest video right here. Thanks for watching. Bye.